Digital technology has revolutionized social media platforms like Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, Telegram, YouTube, and Instagram, profoundly impacting individuals, society, and the world. While these platforms offer benefits like connectivity, networking, career opportunities, education, and learning, they also perpetuate harmful effects such as cyberbullying, online harassment, fake news, disinformation, and online radicalization. A case study conducted by the Uganda Media Women's Association (UMWA) revealed alarming statistics on online violence against women through cybercrime on platform X.
We realized that platform X has a lot of misogynistic content. So we wanted to use this particular tool, which is new, to find out how women journalists, women politicians, and then women activists, how people put misogynistic content upon them.
My name is Laila Ndadile and I'm a project officer at Uganda Media Women's Association. Well, what usually happens on the internet is that in most cases when female journalists post anything about them, it might be a thought or a picture of themselves or something they want to share out, you'll find funny comments in the comment section. Comments that try to belittle them, comments that are trying to shut them down, comments that are focused on their physique, if it's their face, if it is maybe their children, if someone can just come and put out any comment that is not related to the topic of discussion or what the journalist has.
Online violence against women and girls is on the increase, and this violence is meted out by both the media as institutions, but also by male members of society, but also in some circumstances by fellow women.
The study found that 73% of journalists, particularly female journalists, are targeted due to their work.
Female journalists, especially those that work in television, they are most targeted because their faces are out there on a daily basis for everyone to see. So you find that a person picks them, gets something small about them. Someone can abuse you about your nose, your looks. They can start framing you, stalling you. They can start doing everything they want.
Misogyny affects female journalists more than the male. I think purposely because they are female. That's number one. And sometimes it is intended to bring them down so that they stop bringing out those stories that talk about people's actions and negativities, just a way of scaring them from exposing them. So in some cases, when you're attacked, you feel like you want even to quit their career. You sometimes block those people, but they still use some other accounts to attack you. So you feel like getting rid of the content you bring out is the best solution to get a free space, but in most cases it doesn't help.
Derogatory language, we found belittling content, we found stereotypical content, we found content that makes women to be disliked, and all this was posted by mostly men. And to our shock, some of them are women who post this content, and even also media houses posting this content in this particular women.
Notable female journalists include Remmy Bahati, former reporter at Next Media, Flavia Tumusiime, and Evelyne MC have faced online harassment. Media houses such as Galaxy FM and Chimp reports are among the top perpetrators of online violence.
Of all these misogynic tweets came from Chimp reports and Galaxy.
So with the growth of the new media in Uganda, and some people have even said that it is free, so it becomes a little bit easy for anybody to mete out information that is not palatable to the conditions of women.
But for me as a person, I believe that it happens because they are women. And you know, our culture has made it possible that for you to belittle a woman, it is normal. To sexualize a woman, it is normal. To stereotype a woman, it is normal. So I think it's happening because of the culture where we've grown from.
These incidents have led to depression and forced some female journalists to quit their jobs.
Who have faced such online gender-based violence, and they usually tell us that, sometimes I sit and cry. Yeah, one person shared and told me, I cried because I made this post and it wasn't even related to my body or anything, but here came comments of how I look, how ugly I am, I have a big nose and the like. So like she cried and she told me like I even went and looked at myself in the mirror.
It means that if you intimidate 51% of Uganda's population, it means that these women and girls and whatever, their voices are not going to be heard, particularly during policy formulation.
To address these challenges, stakeholders, including the government, civil society organizations, and the media, must take urgent action. The Minister of State for ICT, Joyce Sebugwao, emphasized the need for increased desensitization on policies and laws, rather than solely focusing on negative information. She was represented by the Assistant Commissioner, Communication and Dissemination at the Ministry of Information, Communications and National Guidance, Flavia Bahati.
So what are we telling people? What are we telling the media houses? How about promoting some of these things? How about telling people what they can do to make their security better? Those are some of the things we should be talking about, even as we highlight the unfortunate happenings. But our problem as Ugandans, we highlight happenings, but we do not tell people how they can prevent them or how they can get out of them.
Civil society organizations like UMWA and UMWA have also called for more interventions in the fight against cybercrime.
Gender-based violence, but also working with the tech companies such as the X platform to see how to ensure that the reporting mechanism are known for reporting technology-facilitated gender-based violence. However, there are also civil society organizations such as WUGNET that has toll-free lines that can use for reporting technology-facilitated gender-based violence. This could be made more awareness and partnership with organizations such as UMWA to make this more known, so that cases of survivors, of victims of misogyny or technology-facilitated gender-based violence are being reported and made known to the public.
We need to speak louder and as a group, and the fact that today we have different representations from different organizations, we have agreed to put down a few items or maybe a few asks to the government of Uganda, and we put them in some kind of a petition and we present it to the ministry responsible.
According to the 2023 police report on cybercrime, Uganda saw a decrease from 286 cases in 2022 to 245 cases in 2023. However, the increasing use of social media platforms may lead to a potential rise in cybercrime by the end of 2024. And therefore, it is crucial to address these concerns to ensure the mental safety of females in Uganda. Naguja Serena, NSTV.
2, 3, we go. Misogyny.